Well, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan. Today we're going to be working on our Polaris Sportsman 500. The U-joints went out on the front drive shaft. Right here is what the U-joint looks like. And this right here is obviously the front drive shaft, if you guys can see that, and the back one is the one that actually went out. So we got to get the drive shaft out of there and get it replaced. I've got the four-wheeler up on a couple of blocks and the tires taken off of it just to make it a little bit easier to get to things and for filming purposes so that hopefully you guys can see a little bit better. First thing we've got to do is get this pin out right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's just in there. You got to drive it out with a punch, and once you get that out, then the drive shaft, I've heard a couple people say it should just be able to slide backwards and then it can come out. If that doesn't work, you have to take the front differential off, which is right here. So I think we'll be able to figure it out either way, and I'm going to go find a punch and we'll get that pin punched out of there. Alright, well, I got that pin out of there, and I had to beat on it for a long time. I didn't have the camera rolling just because, so I had to hit it with the hammer and the punch for a while. Finally got it to break loose. Once it broke loose, obviously it came out just fine. Now we're going to try and get the drive shaft out of there. Okay, well, I got the drive shaft removed right here, and if you guys look right here, you can see this is the U-joint that went out. Now the next thing we have to do, you guys probably aren't going to really be able to see it, but there's clips down in here, right up in here, that look like this right here, and we've got to get these 4 clips out. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. Alright, well, you guys probably can't really tell what I'm doing here, but there's these clips. You just got to find the ends of them with a screwdriver and then just kind of get the screwdriver in there and pry them up. I've been using a hammer and just kind of tapping the screwdriver. They come out pretty easy once you find the end of them. The next thing we've got to do is take these caps off. I guess is what they're called. I don't really know what else to call them. And it's pretty easy to do. You just put the U-joint in the vise, then hold on to this part with your hand and just hit it with a hammer. And after a little while, it comes right out. And you can see right there, as I pulled that one out, it completely shattered. All those little pins that fell out, they're supposed to be inside of there. I don't know if you can see it, but actually one of them inside of there, inside of this one, fell out as well. So these are definitely toast and definitely need to be replaced. I'm kind of surprised that they lasted as long as they did. Alright, well, I got one U-joint taken apart, and I think that's going to be it for today. It's getting pretty late, so we'll be back out here tomorrow. Well, I spent a lot of time getting this cleaned up, and it's looking pretty good now. Here is the new U-joint, and you just want to pull these caps off. Now you just stick it in there like that. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here. Working with pieces like this, it's pretty hard to show the camera what's happening. I tried to video some of me getting the clips back installed on the U-joint, but you guys just couldn't tell what was happening at all. Really, it's just the exact opposite of taking them out. You just take a pair of pliers, have to grab onto the clips, and just kind of shove them back in there and use a screwdriver. So that's all that I did, and you guys just couldn't tell what I was doing at all. So I just grabbed the footage. Alright, I finished getting the other U-joint in, and now I'm going to try and get the drive shaft back installed on the ATV. Alright, well, I got that pin back drive in there. It was pretty hard to get back in there, but it's in there now, so that's good. We're ready to get the tires back on the four-wheeler, and then we can get it off the box. Well guys, that's all the footage I was able to scrap together to get into this video. A lot of it just didn't really turn out, but that's alright. It's been about 2 months now since I replaced the U-joints, and it's holding up just fine, so that's obviously a good thing, but I think that's going to wrap this video up. They really weren't hard to replace at all after I did the first one. The second one went much quicker. So anyways, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all next time.